We are for the top-up show, Rosehill again. Rosehill mark, but rail normal. Mild day.
Could play a couple of ways, I suppose. The wind has dropped off after being insane the last few days, and we're left with a field of five in the first.
Four.
Sorry, four. What am I saying? It's torches out as well. Cardiff looks solid in the betting. Space Boy on the blow. Jonah, $6 as much as you want. That
it's going to be the roughie of the race, but it won't run last. Can it win?
Surely not. Scored very keen on Cardiff, and certainly it's it's looking very solid as far as the betting is concerned. We didn't have the speed maps yesterday morning, and
map maker Space Boy in front of Cardiff. What does that mean?
It does. So that could be interesting for the favourite and could assist the other two. Race 2, dripping away the highway. Lady Moronton is our favourite now, into $4.20. Some money for Carillion, who was the shortest price in the lead up 2 weeks ago and certainly didn't get a run. A little bit of money. I
wonder if it had any energy to get the run though. I was watching this morning. I was going, you didn't get a run, but would you have taken it if you could have?
The benefit of hindsight today will tell us more. Unfortunately, that's after the race. Mapmaker has Elegant Ellen leading from short, with Luciola Bell getting into 1-1, Potent Force box seating. I guess
Carillion still gets a nice run there. It is Rachel King on the inside looking for runs, which is a bit tricky for the young ladies.
Yeah, look, I think mounting yard key there for number 1 because...
yeah, I want to see what it is. There's still bits and pieces. The one I was a bit against was the mare off the win, Lady Moronton, the favourite. I don't know what the hell it's done. It won a Corowa by 4, like dead set. Corowa.
Yeah, well, look, it pissed in good figures, which I think is behind the market move.
Okay.
You're saying, well, the good figures are irrelevant because it's Corowa.
Well, it's a bone hard track. What is it? I mean, they ran good figures at Newcastle. They got home in 32 seconds one race with the wind up their arse. Like, how do you know what the figures are?
Well, everything's relative to on the day.
Yeah, I think an interesting little race then. You haven't mentioned my Paul Daly shirt. We never get Paul anymore, so in memory of him, I brought a Paul Daly shirt. Well, he's not dead, but yeah. Email me.
That's very good.
Paul Daly shirt.
That's very good. I'm sorry, I was just a little too flustered to notice.
Well, it's been a big meeting, hasn't it?
Race 3, the mares, and we've lost our lure, so Mapmaker has Sweet Scandal leading Erythea. Our Malambo Demerara now getting in on account of the scratchings. The market has Problem Solver $6 into $4.40, and it's 3 wide near rear. I guess it is Gerald Fresh.
Sexy Eyes is out. What is with Mr. Wallet? Just puts a million horses in, scratches a million horses, drives us all mad.
Drives us mad, yeah.
He's
there to drive us mad.
I suppose he's there. Sweet Scandal, I didn't realise after refinishing the tapes this morning how average that trial was last start.
Okay.
Where do we go, Mark?
Where do we go, indeed?
Erythea take the lead up here? What was Matt Maker saying?
He says Sweet Scandal hold us out, but...
Well, that's a millions.
Erythea, yeah, definitely a strong candidate to take it up. Look, I think the key runner in the race is Slow Burn, who had a mixed campaign last campaign, and Mounting Yard will tell you more there.
I couldn't agree more. Totally an MYM for me, that whole race.
Race 4, and nothing much happening in the market. Skyboy a dominant favourite, but 270. He's got Goodwood Zodiac leading it. Skyboy tracking Astoria Merivale. It's quite nice for the favourite. He's got the second pick, 3 wide in a chasing position.
Who's the second pick? Fierce Impact? Yeah, I think the favourite would be hard to beat. I think Merivale is drawn to get a nice run there. Barrier 1, I think it just sits right there. For those people that came to the masterclass, they'll know what SA3 means, and this horse was SA3 last start. Today it won't be SA3, it probably badly off to Keen Care in box 1. I think it's a good bet, Merivale.
Nice tip there. Race 5, Cradle Mountain All the Rage into $1.80. Mapmaker has it leading Noble Joey. Dyslexic Parking with Passage of Time getting into 1-1.
Yeah, shit race. Looks to get the job done there. The favourite, Dyslexic, the only danger. Sir Bacchus did try a little bit better than I thought, but he's a complete enigma. He will be an enigma's price.
Race 6, couple of moves here. Deity, $5.50 into $4.20. Liston Varna, Gord's tip, $10 into $6.50.
It's off the map.
He's got Nickabel leading Sedition, Virgilio, Montrachet and Liston Varna posted, so that's those of us tipping Liston Varna are not happy with that map.
He's a horse I wanted to oppose today, but I know after the race, if it wins, I'm going to come back to my little area and go, Rachel Kinder, James McDonald, why didn't I see that?
So why didn't you just say, you either let it go through the keeper or you back it? Does that make sense?
It does make sense. I'm still interested a little bit in Redouble. Really keen to trial. Liz Devana, a lot of interest. And I still think Cool Vinny up from Wednesday class to Saturday class can be in the finish. Interesting race.
The Country Classic, DeBeek leading distinctive look. Silem Road. Rapture Missy's got pushing into a forward position just off the speed in a one out spot. She's been backed 5.50 into 4.80. Bazelle $9 into 8 and All's in 15 into 10.
Dog's breakfast, the race. Dog's breakfast. I'm going to try not to play. I'm going to try and do what Gord does and get $33 off everybody.
Well, he's backing Rapture Miss.
Power of Gord, maybe we'll just this favourite, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose it's got a good chance.
A Bullet Shot is my horse out of the market that I'll be focusing on there. Race 8, well, here's the key race for Racing Rant, and for those of you who are not members who wouldn't observe the fact that there was an attempted resignation from Racing Rant based on Gord tipping Napoleon Solo. It's $4.60 into $3.80. Destiny's Own, who Mapmaker has just sucking up there with T. Clark on board, $10 into $6.50.
I know, the power of Gord's actually head effing me. I gave him Napoleon Solo when I first went through the form, and then Gord's come out and said it's a good thing. I've gone over the race 3 or 4 times because of Gord, and I'm going to do my money on it, but...
Speaking of Gord...
Here he is, Gord. How do you beat him? You're on air, Gord.
Yeah, just doing the top-up show. Any last minutes?
No, just keen on the same.
Okay, beauty.
Oh, I mean, obviously, Skyboy's clearly on top now that the other one's scratched.
Okay, all right, so, right, fair enough.
But don't say anything about that, but I'm not that keen on this.
You're on tape.
You're on air. Don't say anything about it. We've just given you straight up.
Loudspeaker, am I?
Yeah, you're right next to the speaker.
Oh, bloody hell, I'll tell you what, there's been some firming prices this morning, hasn't there?
The power of you, Gord, the power of you.
All right, we'll call you back.
Guys,
See you.
So, interestingly, Chris Lee's left Turnberry in this race and scratched it from Gosford, which he'd indicated otherwise.
Yeah. Guys, I think Tarshan can run a really nice race there. I'm scared of Napoleon Solo, and I think Stock Up couldn't have gone any better than Newcastle did. It's an interesting race there, and a bit of Mounting Yard Mail with a couple of runners first time. Anyway,
those of you who aren't members, it'll be worth a ticket to a membership just to watch what happens on Monday, dependent on the result of this race.
Because how's it going to win Napoleon? But it ran down Ants the other day.
It did run down Ants, that's for sure. Maybe it is better than that, but stay tuned because there'll be
then don't say anything.
There'll be fireworks.
Usually we don't try to keep anything, but Gord will be getting 6 lashes for that comment.
Exactly. Race 9 and
2 winning hopes.
Campari is firm at $2.65. Organza likewise at $3.40. Mapmaker has 3 up there: Burning, Kanachi, Voilier, and Poet's Advocate. The next 3's got Reflectivity, the cartoonist Volpe, which is my roughie of the day. You've got Organza and Campari with each other midfield.
Only 2 winning numbers there for your quaddie punters, and that's the first 2 favourites, and they're called Campari and what's the other thing called?
Organza.
There's only 2 winning numbers. The quaddie's easy in the last league.
All right, so that's the top-up show. We will be offering everybody Christmas drinks. All members, that is.
All members. So far, our RSVPs are nil. We've had 57 said they're not coming. We actually need the RSVPs to tell us if you were coming. So at the moment, there's just me, Lambourne and Gord.
And a lot of seafood. A lot of seafood. There's no party pies. There's no shit bloody Christmas party food. It's the grouse this year.
What a great time to become a gold member and just lob a week later for the Christmas party.
Indeed. So gold membership gets you 3 shows a week, plus the top-up show, which is obviously for everybody. It gets you Mounting Yard Mail for all Sydney meetings. It gets you my sets for all Sydney meetings, and it gets you a very good man, Jeff McMurray, who's done the 2-year-olds for today at Rosehill and the clockwise race at Ballarat. It gets you his thoughts on all the unraced or the early 2-year-old races.
Lots of information.
Yeah, tons of information.
Lots of entertainment for a reasonable price.
That's right.
And 2 weeks for free.
Come join our club.
See ya.